Thank you for purchasing from Garbage Commander. Happy to bring these videos of how to install our products.
Thank you for checking out this video. Today we're going to be talking about the assembly of the UBL-MT. So this is going to be either a ball mount or a bolt mount, which we will go over here shortly. So what you're going to have is your support arm, 2 retainer brackets, 2 standard hooks, and they are the exact same. There is not a right and left. Your 12-inch arm, your ball base, your flat washer, your 3/8 PTO pin, the 1/4-inch nuts and bolts, 3/8 nuts and bolts, and 7/16 nuts and bolts. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the 12-inch arm. We're going to take our 12-inch arm. This is going to have 4 holes in the front. If you chose these 2, that is a 10-inch space. These 2 are 8-inch space. So what we're going to start with is a 7/16 open end wrench, socket, whatever you've got. You're going to take your 1/4-inch bolt, slide it through your standard hook, take your 12-inch arm, 4 holes facing the unit in your hand, slide that through. As you can see, that is what we're going for. Next piece is the retainer bracket. That's going to slide in there. Once you have those 2 pieces put together, you're going to take your 1/4-inch lock washer and your 1/4-inch nut. You're going to tighten those down. And when you're tightening these down, you're going to want to make sure the 2 holes line up at the top, so that way your pin will go through, not a problem. Then after that, you're going to start with the other side. Again, 1/4-inch bolt, standard hook, slide that through. Take your 12-inch arm, put that through. Your standard or your retainer bracket following that. Again, 1/4-inch lock washer, 1/4-inch nut. Tighten those up so the holes line up. Now for the sake of the video, I will be using a drill, so we're not watching me crank these together for an hour. So let me get these tight. Now that we have a full assembled 12-inch arm with our standard hooks, we're going to move on to attaching that onto our support base. Your support upright looks like this. You have a welded end and a non-welded end. Welded end is on the bottom. So what we're going to need is our 7/16. That's going to be an open end wrench, socket, whatever works best for you. You're going to take your bolt, slide that through the top hole right here. Next comes your flat washer. Then that's going to go in. Then your support arm. At that point, you're going to grab your lock nut, start tightening that down. Now for the sake of the video, we're going to use our little trusted power drill here so we can save time. Now one thing I do want to note and point out, that this will be a little rough, hard to move by hand. But that is fine, because what you want is the weight of the trash can to be moving that. You don't want this real sloppy, because then it could cause some damage. At that point, you're going to be able to use this as a bolt-on or a ball mounted. First, we'll start with the bolt. Your lawnmower, ATV, whatever vehicle it is going to have some sort of metal hitch flange that pops out. That will have a little hole in the center. So you'll take your 7/16, and what you're going to need is 11/16 for an open end wrench socket for that part. You take your 7/16 bolt and washer, go through the top of the arm, At this point, you're going to place it on your metal flange. Once you've got that through your metal flange, you're going to take your flat washer, slide that underneath. So now you've kind of sandwiched that in there. You're going to take your lock washer, your nut, and you're going to tighten all that down. Now again, if that is bolted on, that's going to take a little bit more of taking it on and off. If we want to move with the ball mounted, you're going to grab your ball base. We're going to take our bolt, our 7/16 bolt and washer again. We're going to take the support arm, put the bolt and washer through there, and at that point we're going to take our ball base. That will also slide through there. Next part is going to be your support or your flat washer. That is going to go like this. That's going to be the bigger meat here is going to be going towards the ball. Lock washer, lock nut, or regular nut, apologize. At that point, you're going to want to get that all tightened down. And now you have a full and complete UBL-MT model. What you're going to get is some sort of pins that are going to slide through these holes that will help support and keep your trash can in, locked into place. Last but not least is you've got your 3/8 pin. You're going to slide this into the ball, your 2-inch ball. And this right here is going to then lock it into place and make sure that it's firm. It'll also allow some pivoting. Thanks for checking out this assembly video of the UBL-MT, and if you have any other questions, reach out to us. You can get a hold of us at garbagecommander.com. Thank you.
Only at Garbage Commander.